this is a blanket that I wanted to show you. It seems like people ask all the time, how can I make a thick crochet blanket? And this is a stitch that my mom taught me, and it is a double-sided blanket. How one stitch is, I mean, one side is maybe a white or whatever color you wanted, and then the other side is. So you can see it's very thick, it's very squishy, it's very soft. I'm hoping you have a basic understanding of crocheting, but I've just chained 10 stitches, and for the sake of time I have already done the second row, and I had just started this yellow into the back loops of the single crochet. Okay, so now we're going to start the third row, and if you look at the stitches, how the single crochet has these, well, every crochet stitch has this V shape, and we're going to be working through one side for one color and one side for the other color. So we're going to turn our work over, and we're going to work green, going through one side of the green stitch and one side of the yellow stitch. You see that? So I'm going to start my yarn, and working through the same stitch, just doing single crochet, just like that. So now we're going to pick up one green loop and one yellow loop and work the stitch. Again, one green loop and one yellow loop and work the stitch. One green and one yellow. Now I found to the end of the row, one green and one yellow. Okay, we're going to break the yarn and just do a slip stitch and tighten it. Now we're going to turn the work over, and now we're going to work yellow. So we're going to start the yarn going through now one yellow loop and one green loop. Okay, start the yarn, then working through that same stitch, okay, now we're going to go through one yellow loop, the other yellow loop, and one green loop. One yellow and one green. One yellow and one green. Okay, we reached the end. One yellow and one green. Break the yarn and finish off the row. And turn over. And now we're going to go back to green. That's how simple this is. Going through the green, one green loop, the other green loop, and one yellow loop. Start the yarn. Go through the same stitch, doing a single crochet, one green loop and one yellow loop. One green, one yellow, break the yarn, and there's your green side, and there's your yellow side. Now continue this until you reach your desired length. How to finish it is you can leave it just like this and do tassels, or you can go back to our example, and I actually finished with the green because I started with the green, and I went through all of the remaining loops. So I went through this one yellow one and the two green. I'll just show you like this. Oh, there's not my yarn. And then I started crocheting, just like that, okay? There's a knot in my yarn, so I couldn't. But that's how simple it is. You can either do tassels on the end, like this, or on this, actually, camping blanket, I cut it short. I'm gonna cut this short, and I'm going to put a border around it, because I've never done that, and I thought it would be fun. especially because I'm going to be washing this camping blanket often.